Welcome. Just needed a moment to get everything put together. I still have some wires tangled. Hang on. There we go. Hopefully my voice is clear enough to hear. So, I received decent news. I think it would be a small stretch to call it good news necessarily. My work schedule this semester is not quite what I asked for, but it just so happens to line up to where I can basically keep doing streams at exactly the same times I have been. At least I'm pretty sure I can. It may lead to Alphabet Stream being slightly late to start sometimes, but I think more than likely I'll be able to. Anyway. So, what I can remember of last time is that we encountered a breach section, and I wanted to go look back at it again. Was it down here? I chose to not investigate it because I was running out of time. It was almost noon. I don't remember precisely where it was, though. I don't think it was in this region. Oh wait, I set a reminder, didn't I? It's in that region. Okay. It's easy to forget when you're able to set reminders in these games, because so few of them give you the power to do so. Anyway, that means we want to take the... Oops. Take this shortcut off to the left and then go down. I don't know, I could swear there was somewhere you could go to get a Elsnova to talk about that shortcut person and how they're like lobotomized or something. I forget exactly what you have to do to get that conversation to happen. It's entirely possible that I've actually missed it because it might be only available before you get the repair drones going. I don't know for sure though. Anyway. Alright. So, right here, we have a breach to investigate. Yeah. Just a second. Oh, hello there. I think I'll let the robot handle this. Yeah. And he'll leave behind some health for me to grab. Perfect. Okay, we have a split. What I learned last time is that probably this is a false choice, and these two ways will wind up converging eventually. Oops. So I would bet that this way converges with the other way by going around through that door to my right, in which case I should investigate what's to the left. Ha! He took damage from the drone's capsule that time. Right, here I can just walk through that. It seems like the zombies aggro me for a bit even after I've started to become invincible, which is really useful when I'm trying to kill them using the robot. Do I want to use a different weapon? Maybe Orange would be useful here. that's much better. Or at least it's about the same, anyway. I'm gonna have to come back and check all these ways, even though I think they all kind of lead to the same place. It's possible I could be missing an item somewhere along the way back behind me. But for now, I just want to kind of press forward, do a depth first search. That. Yeah, look at that. Good old health node. Good old health node fragment. Alright, so I bet this connects up to where it goes to the right, to the left, I mean, below. Yep. Nothing really of interest in this one. This area is much easier to survive my way through than the other breach. I guess because it's based on earlier game rooms, with easier to kill enemies. Well, then again, I did sort of robot cheat my way through the several zombies that were in my path, so if I had to actually fight those, that wouldn't have been so easy. I guess this would be tough if I had come here without the robot, but why would I ever do that? Hey, buddy. Nice and easy. I don't even need all this health. I don't know, this is pretty big. Ah, cool. That looks to me like a range node, or size node? One of those. Oh yeah, range node. Sweet. That is a palpable change. It even affects the weapon I'm using right now. That's probably all of the prizes, because I think it's just like 2 prizes per zone. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it usually is. Like 1 fragment of a health or power, and then 1 something else. Seems to be how they usually operate. Therefore, I am going to go check out the other way that there was to go. Well, I don't know. There's not really a way for that area to the right to connect up to where I am now. Hello. Yep. Good old CRT bonus area. I'm gonna use the robot drone to cheese my way through these zombies. It's a bit, like in some ways, it's very good game design that you're invincible while the drone is out, because it means you don't have to worry about trace, but on the other hand, it really gives the player a lot of leeway to sort of cheat at a lot of things. Where it's like, oh, I don't want to fight that enemy myself, I just throw a drone out. It is rather telling that drones don't actually work during a boss fight. Like the one boss fight that you have before, between getting the ability to spawn drones and turning on the repair drone thing, you can't actually use drones during it. Anyway, yeah, I was right. That was just a split path that converged at the edge of it, so we've got everything from this area, and I've fully explored it, pretty much. So, back to regular reality, and whatever I was doing here. I think I'll just leave this reminder here, because why not? I'm not likely to need terribly many reminders throughout this, because again, I'm not going for 100%. Alright, a couple more things to investigate before pressing on to the next portion of story. Things such as what is over far to the left. What would be an example of that, I'm curious? I mean, it wouldn't be very hard for someone to do something that seems like that, but actually fool the player into thinking that a battle is over. Like, in fact, just recently, I saw Raukau playing Superstar Saga, and if you know the final boss of Superstar Saga has 2 phases, at the end of the first phase, the boss, like, fakes you out and pretends that she's dying, and then things happen and you have to actually fight the final phase. Which I guess you could technically say that's spoiling that the phase is over? I don't know. But I think even the music does kind of stop off when you get to that point, as though the boss fight were over. Yeah, what do you do tonight? Oh yeah, it's just in slow motion. I mean, sure, this game does do a thing where it lets you know that a boss fight is nearby by making noises at you. What's going on here? We have a lore entry. The Storm. As Shinama, you barely understand the technology that surrounds you, yet claim to protect it. It will crush us all once it fails. At least grant us access to your rebirth chambers. Do that, and I will consider being less bitter over what came before. Okay. Rebirth chambers is another word for our save points in this game. That's what they really are, with the big egg-looking things. I don't know if we've been told that yet, but that's what they are. Alright. I wonder what's over to the right and down. Well, that one I didn't even have to worry about roboting. Can I go down and to the right here? Or is it something... Oh, I've already established I can't go this way. Whoops. There's no way to get there. My mistake. Alright, in that case, I should go back toward Elsnova's chamber. At least I think that's what that is. Is that this way? Looks to me like it can be this way. When it comes to the subject of boss fight music and interactions between the music and the fight itself, there's certainly no better game I can think of to discuss than Undertale, of course. There's no less than 2 boss fights where the music kind of determines what's happening in the fight to some extent. I more or less assume that I shouldn't worry about giving Undertale spoilers in 2019, but I suppose you can let me know before I start rambling about it if it's going to annoy you in either of two possible ways. Here's another lore entry that we saw behind this cage before. Oh. Well, we can't read this. Yep. So we have a code on that's supposed to reveal Sudran. That's the wrong button. As we can see, we have Reveal Sudran activated, which means that whatever language that is, it isn't Sudran. It's some other language, which I think a different code would translate for us if we found it. Anyway. Actually, hang on, maybe we can talk to Elsnova now that she's not. I wonder if I walk in through her room if we'll talk to her. Trace, it has been a long time since meeting in person. You're looking a lot better. Thank you. Repair drones have restored my plating, but work is far from finished. You mean this isn't the final product? Not even little bit, but we don't have time for full restoration. Well, I guess if I'm ever to see what that looks like, I'd better get going. Take care. I will watch over you. Okay. I like that Elsnova, or kind of each of the... There's different music when you're walking into one of the water machine rooms, or chakra rooms. Anyway. So let's see what's down from here, which apparently I just never chose to go this way before. Oh no, okay. This was more glitch blocks I needed to get rid of to get out of the way. Looks like I can send a drone up to the north. If I can figure out how to shoot it right. Let's see. There we go. Kind of a trick shot necessary here. But our reward is what appears to be another range node. Very nice. Notice that the side hits of that actually are notably farther out, as well as the Nova hitting much farther out when it explodes. At this point, you'd have to kind of compare it to where it was at the very beginning when I first got those attacks, but they're definitely larger than they were before. Okay. It's like, how do I get back up there? There is at least one other place I know of that I want to, This game has very strict rules when it comes to doorways. Apart from the breach zones, the only way to go from one room to another, I think, is always through a door. I'm pretty sure that's right. Unless there's something I'm forgetting about. There's clearly a way to go. Oh, okay, this is robot. This is a robot exclusive pathway down here. And it looks as if it continues even farther somehow or other. Maybe. This, well, there's definitely some way to continue going downward, but apparently I can't use it yet, so let's just see what's in here. It's another lore entry, I think. Transcription. Conversation with A3. Who are you? I am Tillal. What are you doing here? Udug Hull. What does Udug Hull mean? Unintelligible. Demon. What does it look like? Unintelligible. Is Tillal an Udug Hull? No. What is Tillal? Unintelligible. What happened to Athatos? I am Athatos. But you just said you are Tillal? No response. How can you be Athatos if you are Tillal? I am Tillal. Who do you think I am? Athatos. Why did you attack me? No response. Do you remember attacking me? Tillal attack. Demon. Gee, I wonder what a whatever is supposed to be one of. It is very interesting that both of them say they're Athatos, and both of them are named with A's, are named A and then a number. Say Athatos 4 and Athatos 9. Alright, so the last time we were in this room, we didn't have the address corruptor, and you need the address corruptor to progress in this room past this point, because these things cannot be drilled but can be destroyed by the corrupted version of this enemy. Just like that. I also needed the lab code anyway. Alright, that's number 3 out of 6 power node fragments. I kind of wonder if, despite what the map looks like here, you can go farther up here past that. Maybe? Maybe not. Let's see. No, I don't think there's anything actually here. Just lots of destructible wall. There's a way to go to the right up above. Pretty good example of how Verge can be useful to shoot around corners and things, but it can be unreliable at doing so. Another health node fragment. I'm gonna go to the right and then go up, just because. up here. I'm not sure if I can get past there without the robot's help. Oh look, it's ultra-corrupted stuff. We won't be able to progress past there for a while yet. But at least I got another fragment of a power node. That's good, at least. I don't think I can get up there myself just yet. But I should be able to shoot the robot up that way. And get another power node fragment. Very nice. Only one left to actually increase my power. This just connects to where I just was. Whoops. Corrupting or decorrupting those tiles doesn't actually accomplish anything. Alright, so now we'll try going up. I don't know if that's actually any better. Like, yeah, it moves and it shoots in slow-mo, but it still covers such a humongous amount of area with its damage. And when it's in slow-mo, the bullets are there for even longer. Actually, can I even get up there? Oh yeah, I can use the grapple hook to get up there. I kind of forgot I had that. It's very easy for me to forget I have a grapple hook in this game because of how many other ways you have to go to make a lot of vertical distance. Actually, hey, this is the other side of that horrible corruption we saw in the room here. And that's the 6th fragment, too. This stuff is not only impossible for me to correct, but also touching any of it damages me. I'm not sure if there's any good reason besides getting map completion to ever actually come back here once I can fix that, but anyway. I guess that was a single room, which is split into 2 pieces, but has 3 power node fragments all in itself. Alright. Well, since I know I can't go down from here, I guess I'll go back up toward the entrance, toward the area we first started in, I think, is where we're going. It really bugs me that the save rooms can't be fully explored until you have high jump in this game, and then you have to make a special effort to go to every single one just to reveal a tile of map that never has anything in it. Like, it doesn't bug me that much, but it's sort of annoying or irksome or something. Anyway. Lots of places we... Oops. That was an overzealous pipe. Lots of places we couldn't get to before here. Let's see. Actually, I don't think I've corrupted these snail-looking things before. Oh, it just puts it in slow-mo. Kind of boring. More ultra corruption here I can't get past. Huh. Corrupting that guy turns him tiny and weak. I guess oh, okay, I couldn't get past here is why this room was unexplored thus far. And it leads to a new area. I don't think I want to go this way just yet. But I should set a reminder that this is where I ultimately want to go. I'm pretty sure that's the way of story progress, so I want to check out just one more thing before I go do that. Because the next point of story progress is going to be very much a thing. I swear there's a way to go left from the entrance, from the room we started the game in. I swear there's a way to go to the left from there and encounter secret rooms and areas. I could be wrong, but I really think that's how it is. And maybe I have the right items to do so now. Maybe. Yeah, that's it right there. See that? That's a thing. I'm not sure... Oh no, it's not just for the robot. Check this out. I guess there's not a way to progress from here? Oh, maybe... No, that's not hollow. Yeah. Well, I can't say for sure how to get past this point. Like, this game has a breath meter, but it's almost entirely cosmetic. Because there exists water in places, it's just not very many places. Alright. It's possible we approach that from another angle, but I think maybe I just need something I don't have yet to do something there. But we can also go up. Oh. Okay. Here we can encounter weird leech things. Weird, tiny little leech object. I'm not sure it's even possible to shoot it to death. I guess it is. Okay. Well, I can't get through here either, because the robot can't go through walls. At least I've established that I was right, this area exists, but I guess I need some ability I don't have yet to continue through here. Anyway. And finally I want to see if I can go up from that area off to the right, that really tall room. Seems to have a way to go up, so let's check on that. Oh yeah, look at that, right up there. Oops. Completely unnecessary amount of effort to do this. This thing that I was able to clear with just Nova. I didn't actually want to go to the left there. I think I could probably have done this before, like way before, when I first got the ability to drill. I just chose not to move in this direction. This room is much easier to traverse with the corruptor that lets me kill all the enemies by killing one of them, though. Multi-disruptor. Fires 3 projectiles at a time. Yeah, I could have had this ages ago. It has kind of a short range. It's not as useful as it seems like it should be, maybe, for being just... Like, it's multi-disruptor, which sounds like just, oh, the disruptor, but 3 of them. But really, it's just kind of a sort of weak shotgun effect. Oops. Compared to the Vorange, it's not really much of a shotgun. And now here I couldn't have gotten before. Huh. That's a lot of doors. I'm not sure how to get past that. I don't see any way to reach an orb here. Oops. Up. Just make those nice and easy to kill. This looks really suspicious. Like there's an open space in the middle of that area to my right. Like, why does this room exist if not to lead somewhere else? Well, there's tubing in the glitch zone over there. Not sure what this room is about. I'm sure that I'm missing something about this room, but I'm not confident that it's something I can do anything about just yet. Do I need an item for this room, or am I just forgetting what to do here? I'm sure that might have some what's the word I'm looking for? That might have some purpose that's not immediately visible, maybe? Just looking for anywhere that I've somehow missed that's a one-tile zone. I haven't somehow turned these off, have I? Nope. I might need a better hint. It's not something to do with these guys, is it? And I don't really see an easy way for that to be what goes on. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Ikibulabiru. Ikibulabiru. Okay. That's right. I do kind of remember this now that I've seen it. don't remember what this code does, but... Oh, okay, yeah, this code literally opens a door. Literally creates a door in this room specifically. Cool. Those guys are, a stronger, faster, nastier version of the zombies we fought before. Are they corruptible? They are. Now what Ikibu Labiru means, I don't know. If it means anything at all. Yeah, it's better I just use the robot for this. These guys are like, oh, you thought you had those zombies figured out? You thought, oh, they're easy to kill now because they have so much power? Well, have a look at this. That's what these zombies are here for. Exist in the game, I think, for. To be the new zombies that are difficult to kill. Anyway. Huh. Makes just weirdly green tiles. Alright. Not exactly sure. I guess these green tiles are drillable. And this is the other end of the room that I was in way before. This is how you open these doors and collect another power node fragment. All this work just for a fragment is amazing. But anyway. Let's finally get back on track with the storyline, I suppose. I don't know of really anything else I want to bother with. Map. I noticed that Ikibu Labiru has automatically disabled itself. I guess as long as you're outside of the relevant room, it doesn't matter. Or it just opens the door once and leaves it open forever and counts itself as disabled afterward. That would make sense also. Also, I almost forgot about this neat little thing going on with the audio. When you're close to this kind of ultra glitch stuff, there's a bit of a crackling sound in the audio that isn't present otherwise. It's not present with this weaker glitch blocks. Anyway, yes. If I recall correctly, and I think I do. Yep. So welcome to the zone known as Ukin-Na. This is going to be our second point of no return. So we can walk through the walls like that. That one is a gateway to make sure you have that ability. And this one is an obvious one-way gate. Because if I walk, I can only walk through the wall from standing on firm ground at the moment. So, if I walk through this, I can't go back the other way unless I die and respawn or something. And I think this is the only... I think there's another entrance over on the right, maybe, to this same zone, which is structured the same way. Actually, no, this goes the other way down. What's this about? I don't remember. This might be the way... Oh, no, this is the one-way gate. Yeah, okay. What the heck? Elsnova, did you see that? Sorry, no. What did you see? There was a man who looked just like me standing over there. Then he ran away. Very strange. I did not see this. I'm going after him. Keep your eyes open, or whatever it is you do. Yeah, that's probably not a good sign. It's worth remembering that we said something about a pathogen earlier, which, Trace is potentially... Elsnova was like, well, you might be okay because of the rebirth chambers, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, over here, we could also have gotten here from whatever's below us. There's a way to get here from there that is also a one-way passage. We're kind of trapped between two of them. So I'm going to go ahead and save because I want to get through this section. I guess you could leave this area by not saving. It's not a good idea, though, to proceed through into this area without saving if you want to progress through it. I guess those guys are vulnerable from below. Oh look, it's me again. Hey you, stop! Trace, there is nothing. He was right there! Trace, I think you must find Ophelia soon. Please, tell me if you see more strange things. You mean that totally unironically, am I right? Remember, everything is strange. Oh look, it's wavy here. Phew, pretty hot in this place. These awful robots that literally turn into Missing No if you corrupt them. That's great. That is literally Missing No. At least it drops lots of health. There's a door over there I can't get to. Also, this area's music is among my very favorite in the game. I'm being attacked by a Missing No. Ugh, Elsnova, something's wrong. I don't feel well. I was afraid of this. Athitos's pathogen is starting to affect you. But I think Ophelia is near. She can fix. Just try to keep calm. Thanks, Athitos. I mean Elsnova. Sorry, think I'll just shut up and keep moving. Well, that's not a good sign. Remember that lore entry we saw earlier where two people were calling themselves Athitos, calling each other Athitos? Yeah, that was a thing. I'm pretty sure that one of the main disadvantages of being Missing No is that it has such a large collision box that it can't go through some spots that it otherwise would be able to. Check out these dancing background objects. Those are perfectly normal, right? They're dancing to the music, too. Oh, also, here's a talking face in the wall. Well, it's about time. Oh, sorry, are you Ophelia? There's no such thing as Ophelia. If there isn't, how did you even know what I was talking about? You know the answer to that. Because you're a hallucination, right? That pathogen is making me see things? Crud, I better get moving. It's still flapping its jaw. Here's another couple talking things. To my right and left, we see two more talking heads. Ah! Someone in a window visible from my apartment was just using their camera and flashing with it. Now that's an interesting enemy up there, isn't it? Not corruptible. Shoots if I jump near it. Not destructible at all. Okay. It's always great when hallucinations acknowledge themselves as hallucinations. I got too greedy with my jump there. Should have made for this platform and then that platform. Alright. There sure do seem to be a lot of ways I can't go. Also, here's a new enemy type we also can't corrupt. Yeah, those are normal, right? Also, there's dozens of them. Maybe Kilver would be a good option. Yeah, Kilver can just barrel him out of my face. Look at all those masks in the background nodding and shaking their heads. This is not the right... Oh yeah, I want to go up. I do like the wavy heat effect that portrays the fact that I'm feeling that Trace is increasingly feverish. Oh, whoops. That's an enemy. So, that thing above me looks like some kind of weird hooded monk creature. I can't hurt it by attacking it. If I get on the same platform with it, nothing happens? Oh, there we go. Look what happens if I collide with it. It just eats me and I die. I wanted to show that off at least once, although it does mean I have to go redo things. It is worth noting, however, that now this area is wavy too. And he got up rather slowly. Man, these pillbugs. I'm hoping one of these robots will drop some health. There we go. Want to be as full up on health as I can, because this is basically a long gauntlet of things I have to do. And there are those instant kill cape enemies, but they're not that hard to avoid mostly. At least they haven't been so far. Once I get past these robots, be a little bit better off, perhaps. Here's our first hallucination again. A lot of these robots are really strategically placed where there is a platform you can stick them up against if you corrupt them, which I'm sure was intentional. How did I jump up here before? I thought I could just go this way. Yeah, okay. It's wavier than it was before, so I'm not as confident about where I can jump. There we go. Even though I don't think the waves actually influence the physics at all. I could be mistaken, but I don't think they do. Alright, so we're back in this area. I could actually farm health very easily off these guys, so maybe I will. Once you know to use Kilver on those guys, they're not so bad. Okay, let's not get touched by the monk creature this time. Oh, by the way, now there's hands. They are completely invincible, and I'm pretty sure they do damage if they touch you. And, whatever that is to my behind me. Yep. More faces in the background. Hey, it's a boss room. Let's see what's to the right. There's a save room by the boss room. a bit low on health, so I guess I'll take it. So, what happens in this boss room is not immediately obvious, maybe if you're watching. But, well, look what's happening with the dialogue. Crud, I'm trapped. Trace, please, just stay put. I have made contact with Ophelia. Elsnova, that man from before, he's here. Demon. Wait, I'm no demon. Am I? Demon, Athetos say kill. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. So guess what? I'm not controlling Trace. I'm controlling the boss. And if I shoot Trace, he doesn't actually take damage. But if Trace shoots me, I do take damage. And I got killed by the Trace who is not me. Gah! And then the Trace who is not me collapses. And a repair drone comes to say hello. Ugh, where am I? Safe. This is the trauma ward. Everything hurts. How bad is it? This may be hard to accept, but your injuries were severe. You will neither walk nor see ever again. I remember now. While I'd assumed this was all connected to the lab explosion, in fact, that was just an unrelated accident. A frozen pressure valve of all things. Boom. How could I have forgotten? I'd survived the blast and awoken, and for months was locked in darkness. I was broken, not just blind but crippled. But as I lay there helpless, thinking, I had an epiphany. An idea that would become a scientific breakthrough. I worked with Dr. Hammond, who had recovered completely. Look at that cool closed eyes pose. Together we published a new theory of everything. It was a rewriting of physics. The media got wind and loved it. But the physics community decried it as pseudoscience. How one man is reinventing physics. I was blacklisted and given a nickname. Athetos, without place. So, that's where the memories end. Over a year of my life completely forgotten. And somehow I'm him, Athetos. Elsnova knows this, but she thinks that I don't. Right. So that's a thing. As a result of recovering from the disease, we regained our memories. So I'm still here. I've cleared out the bioflux. Your nanogate should take care of the rest. Trace, this is Ophelia. It was she who brought you to Sudra. Okay, Ophelia. Why exactly would you do that? Several reasons, but mainly because you, like Athetos, are a pattern mind. It means only you could survive Athetos' pathogen. It also makes you the only person capable of using Athetos' weapons, like that gun. In short, you were the only chance we had to defeat him. So what makes Athetos and I pattern mind? Something we were born with, or something that happened? To be honest, we don't know. Within the breach, there are many worlds, Athetos came from one, so that's where we started. I entered the breach, where I learned about pattern minds, special individuals who can manipulate reality at will. Using a special device called a scry, we searched for another pattern mind that could stop him. We found only you on your world, Earth, and extracted you. We know for sure that you're a pattern mind, but not why. We were hoping you could tell us that. Nope, I'm pretty normal, and I'm fairly confident there's no secret magic going on in my DNA or anything. Are you sure you're not leaving something out? We are sure. Regardless, you are doing well. Breach Attractor and Athetos are an elevator above us. Destroy it and we can take care of rest. But getting inside may take some time yet. And then? You are done. We send you back home. Okay, looks like I'm off to see the wizard then. So, that was our kind of substitute for a boss fight in this area, was that weird kind of gauntlet of platforming and stuff, followed by the not boss fight of attacking ourselves, but not really fighting ourselves. It's confusing. But now that we've done that, it's time to go get a really important and helpful upgrade. Notice this room goes down. This is not the important upgrade, but it is a nice one. Health node. Where we want to go is over here, I think. Maybe not. Oh, whoops. I think this grass hurts you. Environmental damage, hooray. I'm not even sure I'm in the right place. I think the way those work is that they're only vulnerable from below, so the Kilver is probably the best bet for its piercing. Yeah, this is not the right way. But we have another entry I can't read. Hooray. So we wanted to go up. Notice that we're kind of hooking back up with the area I was in when I fought the quote-unquote boss. Right here. That up there is a thing. Yeah. It's interesting that that's not a hallucination, isn't it? Some kind of heart-ish thing with a face and a brain exposed on top. Yeah, that's normal. Here's the room we fought the quote-unquote boss. Oh, actually, this is the room we fought the boss in. The boss room doesn't actually exist. This is what was there the whole time. Anyway, I think where we want to go is up here. Maybe. I'm not really remembering too well where it is I need to go. Maybe it's just back through the area we were hallucinating to see what it's really like. Oh, hey, can't I? No? For some reason I thought I might be able to grapple onto that, but I guess not. I know there's at least something in this game that's mobile that you can grapple onto somewhere. See? These robots were not there before. Here's where there were, monks all around, but now there aren't. These guys do, this jumpy thing. If you corrupt them, then they jump down and destroy walls below them. They're also immune to attack when they're not in the middle of a jump. I'm pretty sure there's at least one place where you need to corrupt one of these guys to dig down below himself so that you can get some item. But I suppose that isn't here. Oh, maybe it is. Hold on. What's up with this? Hooray! We opened a pathway to another power node fragment. Just look at all this stuff that's here and wasn't before. Anyway. And also all the hallucination walls are gone. I still can't get in there, but it looks much more tractable than before. I mean, there's only one tile's worth of wall in the way. This looks really suspicious. But I guess there's nothing here. Okay. These guys turning into missing, though, however, was not a hallucination of any kind. Maybe this is it. This is it. This is the room I wanted to reach. So, trench coat. Double tap to teleport in any direction. The lab coat and the trench coat are kind of like the suit upgrades in Metroid in that they actually change your appearance and represent a substantial ability. But I don't think that these provide any extra armor or anything. So the one problem that I think I and just about anyone who's ever really played through a lot of this game might have is that the trench coat is controlled with a double tap, and there is no way to change its control to anything other than a double tap. So when you need to use the trench coat in a quick manner, say to go higher up or to dodge something or to just any reason at all why you might want to trench coat through something quickly, you have to get really good at double tapping, which as it turns out is not very easy to accomplish consistently. It's also kind of hard on the hand to do a lot of. So it's a really cool ability, but its control is sort of disappointing. It would be much better if there were some way to, at least a setting you could change to make it some button plus a direction or something. Oh, he like exploded into a swarm of flies. Now if I make him... Whoa, hey, the heck? That one exploded into a health node fragment. I don't think they all do that. No, okay. I think the way it works is that the very first one turns into a health node fragment and then all the others. Yeah, keyboard might not be as bad. I think the first of these guys that you corrupt turns into a health node fragment and the rest turn into health. That makes sense. Here's another entry I might be able to read. Let's see. The Breach, 1F5. Our best conjecture thus far is that it is a forced relinking of the lattice's underlying adjacent universes. The breach attractor, then, has some capacity to shift the points at which the lattices link. The region beyond the breach remains intact, as when the breach recedes, the atmosphere and surrounding ocean don't encounter a vacuum in its absence, though there is a strong disturbance in the current once the two sides meet again. Outside of a breach elevator, passing through the breach can be fatal. The Sudrans used this as a makeshift shield to keep out intruders, or, as in our case, to keep something else trapped in. Based on their writings, it seems that the Sudrans have long ago lost scientific understanding of what the breach truly is, perceiving it as an intense meteorological phenomena rather than a divider between worlds. A7 hypothesized that the breach itself is invisible, and that the effect we see in the sky is in fact a protective field of microscopic elements covering the frayed ends. So it seems that the A numbers, otherwise known as numbered apoptoses, were researching something, including researching the breach itself. Look at that, I can jump through here. Am I stuck? How do I get at that? Oh. That guy couldn't exist where he was, so he just died. That's kind of interesting. I guess that counts as telefragging, maybe? Like, he can't exist in the region that he needs to because of his new collision. I wonder how I'm supposed to get to that orb. I'm not sure. Maybe this is something I can't do yet, and I should set a reminder here. If it could be somewhere that I can only reach from the other end here. Like from this side. Maybe? I don't see how, though. I'm not quite ready to leave Ukana yet. Now I can pass that former point of no return, no problem. Oh, okay. Corrupting this guy makes him taller. Interesting. I can close the extra distance here with the... Oh, cool. I got another health node because of the health node fragments. Looks like I have to get all the way back up there to go up there. That's a shame. I'm pretty sure that this and the room directly above it that you can see, that was right next to Ophelia's place, are the same room. But I couldn't go down from being up there without the trench coat, which required me to come all the way, almost all the way down here to get. Well, it looks like there's more lore up there, which I may or may not be able to read. So I'll at least go see what's up with that. Oops. Pushed the wrong button. can trench coat diagonally, but it's really difficult to pull off on a consistent basis for what I think are fairly obvious reasons on a D-pad. I think I've done it accidentally 3 or 4 times, but never intentionally just now. Like if I wanted to do it... whoops. If I wanted to trench coat diagonally, I probably wouldn't be able to, but I've done it by accident a few times now. I just don't want to deal with you. These dumb pill bugs, man. That it is. Alright, so it looks like there's a way to go down here, but I don't know. I don't seem to be able to actually use that yet. There's also something way above here that I definitely can't reach. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe my very far shooting that almost reached. I'm not sure I can reach that. Seems like the combination of all things I can do for vertical height is just not quite enough. Like if I fire straight up I can get that far, but I can't really. I'd need to be able to get higher up myself in order to fire diagonally that high up. So I'll have to come back here later, looks like. Alright, back here. There we go, I can just trench coat on down through this long passageway. And it's basically a shortcut back down again, which I can't not take. More lore I can't read yet. Cool. Eventually I will be able to read that lore, but not yet. For now, we're going to see what's off to the right here. How he remains in the exact same animation frame throughout the entire save sequence, even if it's the frame that's like his coat is flapping upward in the breeze. Let's see, I think I know where this goes. Yeah, I've been to this end of this place. This is another entrance to the shortcut zone. But actually I want to go off, see what's to the right. I guess there's no way to enter this from the right. Ah, this leads to whatever this place. Eden. E-D-I-N. Almost Eden, more like Eden. This is the area we approached from the right before. And I was like, oh yeah, this area is full of enemies that deal tons of damage. We don't really want to be here yet. This is the point at which I think we do want to be here, kinda, at least plot-wise. Although there are lots of other places to check out at this point. Oh, also check out the, whatever that is, like a dinosaur skeleton or whatever in the background. It's a cool thing. There's also mountains and giant bubbles back there. These guys are such a pain to fight. It's like their corruption just refunds a little of the health that you're almost certainly going to lose to them. I'm not really clear on how the corruption of these enemies is supposed to help me. Oh well. Oh look, it's a place with ultra corruption that I can't get past just yet. Maybe I should just get rid of a few of these enemies with the robot, rather than dealing with them myself. Oh yeah, this is all just a big wall right there. I don't think these tiny little worms are enemies. Oh, also, here's the required area that's full of, these guys can also jump out of the freaking floor. It's like, what did you plant today, Jimmy? Well, I planted some zombies in the floor. Okay. Why'd you do that? Looks like this area connects up, there's something over to my left here. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Well, where am I? Ah, okay. I can zip through here. This is a cool puzzle. Figure out where it is you're actually able to go. Between places you can drill and places where you can teleport through one tile and places where it looks like wall but it actually isn't. Now why does this continue over here? That's sort of odd. Oh well. Hey! For all my trouble, I get to have a range node. Sweet. I think I came from here. Yeah, that's right. Now this connects to the left and downward. Oh look, more super corruption over there I can't get through. And big caterpillars, which are an enemy type. What did corrupting... Oh, okay. Corrupting a big caterpillar makes it destroy walls for you. Got it. There we go. Gimme. Axiom 1. A. All algorithms are universal and valid regardless of whether they are executed. B. Cognition is a sub-algorithm whose behavior is to perceive properties of the parent algorithm describing it. C. Any algorithm giving rise to cognitive entities will be perceived as reality by the entities described. This axiom, it's from my paper, the one that earned me that nickname. Okay. It sounds like nonsense to me. I kind of want to see what's below here first. Because there's an area below me to the left and down. I'm hoping that that will be an area with a save point I can heal at. Yeah, look at this. We've been here before. We couldn't get up to this part though. This is exactly where the save point is in Shortcut Zone. You know, I could be mistaken, but the title of this one starts with A. It has letters that look like T-H-E-T, and I would guess O-S are the last two letters. So this probably is an entry titled Athetos. I mean, you know, the two things that look the same would be both where the T's are. There's an A, there's a thing that looks sort of like an H and sort of like a backward E. You have to account for the last two by just saying, well, they fit the pattern. I think my actual goal at the moment... Well, no... Okay, I was thinking about, in this area, at the very top rightish area, there's like this temple, but I don't think I can get into it just yet. I think I need more vertical movement capability than I currently have still to actually enter the temple. I could be wrong, though. I'll just continue in the area I've been in for now. So, we can't go right from this room, so I'll need to go back up to where the big caterpillars were. But at least now I've saved and fully healed. I'll respawn much closer to where I was if something kills me in this room. Crows! Or something. Oh, now they behave like those zippers. Like these guys. That's cool. Here's a platform that gets steamed into the air sometimes. Where is Trace? Oh, there he is. I just want to get rid of some of these dorks before I continue. Maybe this will help. These cocoon things can be hatched by corrupting them, which is interesting. Oh, whoops, there's more crows. Yeah, this is the area full of enemies that will kill you very quickly. Got a little bit of health back. Let's see if these caterpillars can destroy any walls for me. Alright, I think 2 workers is enough, yeah? Oh look, he is destroying something down there. Also revealing a bit of an area where the floor curves in like that. More lore. Vaikhya translation. V-Y-K-H-Y-A. To better understand the Risauki, we made this command. Reveal Vaikhya. Alright. Let's equip that. So that was reveal V-Y-K-H-A? I don't think that's right. H-Y-A? Yeah, I think that's it. So now, if I go back to my notes, I should be able to read the ones I couldn't before. This is one I could read. Journal page? I've read this one. Plan B? That looks new. Okay, I've read this. What does Plan B say? I realize I failed in our primary objective, but please, hear me out. I didn't just kill Katrahashka's body. I used the gate breaker. We have a fresh set of nano-gates to do with whatever we please. Given what we recently learned about the Sudran rebirth chamber, we could use this to our advantage. In fact, it may be better than my original plan. We would control him. My lovely, I have a new dream for you. I think you will like this one. It starts with your death and goes on from there. Return to my embrace. I've missed killing you. The outsider. I am so tired of her schemes. If not for her, we wouldn't even be in this predicament. And now this ridiculous plan. Apart from Drushka's obvious interest in her, we have no indication she is even telling the truth. We don't know where she is from or even what strain she is. She seems to have greater capabilities than she admits. Should I have let you kill her when I had the chance? I do not know what is right anymore. Athatos is titled Athatos, like I thought. Katrahashka got to him before I had a chance. He is here and he released some kind of plague. I tried to stop him but fails. He thinks I am dead. He's holed up at the breach attractor now. We can't let him escape. Alright. Control him, huh? Really hoping one of these caterpillars will perhaps drop a bit of health. That'd be nice. Oop. I think I can make up the missing distance there with a double tap if I'm good enough at it. Ah, thank you. I think I might need a diagonal tap here. I can almost make that. This is so... This is what I'm talking about when I say things like the double tap is kind of painful to use when you really need that vertical distance or whatever. Is there anything over here? I guess not. Whoops. I was trying not to need to do this, but these things happen. Maybe spoken too soon. Oh, come on. I need to kind of move to the right a little bit, then double tap, then either that or make a diagonal move, which is tough. The most irritating part is that I have to wait around for this to happen every single time. I can only do it from the peak of this and the peak of my jump after this. There we go. Let's move on. I guess we'll check if I can destroy any of the walls here, too. Oh, yep. Seems like there's something up above. Not sure how I can get up there, though. Yeah, I don't have enough vertical motion to get all the way up there. I guess I should place a reminder here in case I ever feel like coming back. I already cleared the thing that I had the other reminder for, after all. Also very happy to see a save point here. Well, is it time for a boss fight again? I guess so. This should probably be the last major thing I do today, I think. Oh yeah, this. It's like a broken rebirth chamber or something. The heck is this? Roar. Trace, that is an aborted clone of Athetos. This is how Athetos makes soldiers. Oh. What do I do? Can't he be healed? It is too late. He's dying. He should not even have survived this long. Yeah, so this is what I mean when I talk about this game's boss fights. It's like there's a series of actual boss fights followed by 2 not boss fights. Oh, I got the pacifist achievement by not shooting it and letting it die on its own. That's hilarious. Apparently I've never done that before. I've had it. I can't do this anymore. I know I'm him. In some messed up way, I'm Athetos. So tell me now, what the heck is going on? Ophelia. It's true, you are Athetos, or would be if you continued on as you were. But you were not one of these clones. The Athetos that made these is much older, changed. After Athetos arrived here, we discovered it was not for the first time. He apparently made his way here once before when he was your age. Legend has it he was kinder then, and he used one of the rebirth chambers. Let me get this straight. I came here at some point years ago before this plague happened. Yes, and you used a rebirth chamber. The red mechanical egg I woke up in, but clearly that wasn't the first time, or we'd have no Athetos. The original exited the chamber and became Athetos. You are a copy made from the data left behind. We gambled that a much younger Athetos would be different, that you would help us. So why don't I remember coming here? Copy or not, I shouldn't have had any sense of time passage. It should have felt like any other time I stepped into an egg and stepped immediately out. We don't know. All of this happened long ago, hundreds of years ago even. Data degradation? What exactly do you remember? You first. What made Athetos want to attack this world? Or is that part even true? It is true. It is entire reason we are here. The years have changed him, Trace. He was in the breach for a long time. We don't know what happened there. I need to talk to him. He'll tell me what's going on. That's what I'd do. No, you will continue as planned. And how are you going to make me do that exactly? Like this? Gah, something's wrong. Right, so if you don't get yourself killed at any point before this conversation is slightly different. Gah, holy crud, that was excruciating. Trace, are you okay? Heck no, what just happened? Elsnova, she hates Athetos, and as you pointed out, you are him. Just now, what happened to me? Did she... Yes, she can shut down your nanogates at any time. I brought you back. This goes much faster with your help. Please, find Athetos and speak with him if that's what you want. You don't have to fight him. We just need the breach attractor shut down. Can you do that? Okay, but no killing him. Agreed. I'm going to talk to Elsnova. She'll come around. So basically, what we learn here is that just the same as the drone can be summoned and destroyed at my own will, Elsnova can basically do exactly that same thing to Trace. Anyway, so it's like 2 false boss fights in a row, which is kind of disappointing in a way, because this game didn't have terrible boss fights, but I think this is like all the bosses there are until the ending. I could be misremembering because I forgot about the one before the repair drones, but I think that's all the bosses this game has to offer. Anyway, time to encounter another thing. Here's that breach we couldn't get past from the other side, which is surely telling. Also, there's something in the background, in case you were wondering what our bodies look like. What are you talking about? Those big things back there? hundreds of years old, but intact, more or less. Even self-repairing technology has its limits. So you have bodies. Am I supposed to help you attach your heads onto these things? I don't think that's necessary. The repair drones will be more than adequate. But I wanted to prepare you for what is to come. Usauki. That is the word in Elsnova's language. These things are huge. Why do you even need me? You're still the only one who can get close enough to Athetos to disable the breach attractor. But you're right. One-on-one against our true forms, he wouldn't pose even a slight threat. Yeah, so... there was that body. Here's this body with the big snakiness to it. I should go collect the thing before I forget, though. Address bomb. Concentrates the power of the address disruptor into a powerful explosion. Requires bomb ammo. Bomb ammo. I think this can fix that stuff. Yeah, this can clear out that ultra corruption. I think maybe it can also corrupt enemies. I'm not sure, though. It's just sort of weird that we get the bomb, like, so we can't actually use it against any bosses or anything. I don't know. And here we have... wonder what happens if I shoot the bomb. Alright, it just instantly corrupts all the enemies in the area. I guess these guys drop address bomb ammo instead of health now. Or not drop, but you know, their lower existence zone turns into it. Which is useful if what you need is more ammo. But not useful if what you need is health. Alright, I think now that this is platforms, I can use it to get up somewhere. Yeah. What's up here? Oh, hi. You exist. Yeah, have fun with my robot buddies. Let's just keep going and draw out the rest of them. Now, how do I progress past this point? I kind of wonder, because there's these small caterpillars. I guess not. I was thinking maybe that would, like, corrupt the small caterpillars into big ones. But I guess not. That's not what goes on here. Oh, I can just teleport through there. Dirt. Would you get off of me? Ah, these things. Anyway, a free power and health node here. Very nice. Well, I say free, but I mean... obviously in exchange for having done what I just got through. So I think that's all that's kind of in this region, for the most part. There's lots of places we can go with the address bomb that we couldn't before. one's not an enemy. Interesting. Here we are, back in wonderful, whatever this place is called. Kerr. I think I'll just go down to the save point below me and save there. And plan on continuing on using the address bomb and trench coat abilities to check out a bunch of places after, you know, next week. During next week, not after next week. But anyway. I can teleport myself into that patch of lava if I want to. Alright. Well, this is significant progress. But, yeah, thank you for watching. You too. But farewell for now.